Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, we'll be discussing what do you mean by pay-in slip, where is it used, and what are the details about it. Let's figure that out. So when we talk about pay-in slip, it is basically a deposit slip. Imagine if you are entering a bank, you have certain cash with you and you have to deposit that amount into your bank account. That's when a specific pay-in slip will be used. The other name for that is deposit slip. Now, when we talk about pay-in slip, that specific thing is either used for depositing a check or certain cash that is available with you. So, when you talk about a check or a cash, a pay-in slip or a deposit slip will be used here to immense or probably make sure that this amount or this check is credited into your bank account. When you have to make any transactions at the branch itself, you use this thing. These days we also have automated systems whereby you just have to deposit that check either into the deposit slip or probably the deposit box, or you can directly enter or feed in these cash notes within a system, and that will immediately or probably immediately get credited into your bank account. That's when these systems are used. Hence, when we talk about deposit slip or pay-in slip, that's an earlier system that we had. But now that we have various advancements when it comes to technology, we have these systems in place. But before these systems, we had a withdrawal slip, we had a pay-in slip. Withdrawal slip was used to withdraw cash, pay-in slip was used to deposit check or cash into your bank account. Now, let's figure out certain details about this. It's a deposit slip. As discussed, either check or the cash which is supposed to be deposited into your account will have to be accompanied by this specific pay-in slip or deposit slip. There are certain details that you have to fill in. It's a white paper sheet or a blue paper sheet or any kind of sheet that is available at the bank's discretion. However, it has two phases. One side, that means 1/4 of the side, is a customer receipt and 3/4 of the side is the bank's receipt. The customer receipt is given to the customer when the check or specific bank cash is collected by the bank itself, or whenever a check is supposed to be attached on that specific pay-in slip, and then you deposit that check with the bank officers and they will stamp it and give it to you. That's an acknowledgement receipt. Hence, this specific thing or this specific pay-in slip is used to make sure that the cash or check is deposited into your account on immediate basis. Let's figure out a few more details on this. It is used to make cash or check deposit. So when we speak about cash or check deposit being made into any kind of bank account, into your own personal bank account rather, at that point of time we use this specific pay-in slip or deposit slip to ensure that the check or the cash is being deposited into your bank account. Because if you just give a check within your bank office or within any of the bank branch and ask him to deposit into your bank account, he will require certain details as to which bank account it is, what is the record, what date is it made, why is this bank transaction happening without a pay-in slip. So that's why when we require a specification or when we have absolutely meant that this check or cash is supposed to be deposited into the account, into your own bank account, we require a pay-in slip or a deposit slip. As discussed, it has 1/4 side as a customer acknowledgement and 3/4 side as a bank acknowledgement. Hence, it is vetted by the bank signature and a stamp on it, whereby both 1/4 side will be stamped and signed by the bank officials, as well as the 3/4 side of the bank acknowledgement will also be stamped and signed by the bank official. The 1/4 side will be provided to the customer for his reference, and the 3/4 side will be kept by the bank officials for their reference or for their reconciliation. There are certain details that are included into the pay-in slip. These are the basic things that I've noted down here. Let's go through them one by one. Account number has been mentioned in that withdrawal slip. That means an account number has been mentioned in that deposit slip. Hence, the account number in which you want this money or check to be deposited has to be entered there manually by you. Denominations are supposed to be entered in the deposit slip. So if you have 2000 notes, if you have 500 notes, if you have a combination of 2500 notes, 100 notes, etc., etc., all those notes are supposed to be mentioned as to what is the count, how many 500 notes are there, how many 200 notes are there, how many 100 notes are there, how many 20 notes are there, etc. All those denominations and the total should be mentioned on the bank acknowledgement, and that is when they will go ahead and understand that these are the bifurcations of the money that you have, and this is the total amount that is supposed to be deposited into your account. If it is a check with you, that means you don't have to mention the cash denominations. At that point of time, you just have to mention the check details, that means the check number, or which account that check is, or which bank account that check refers to, and which branch is it related to. These details are supposed to be mentioned in the column that are provided there in the deposit slip, and then you can further go ahead and make the necessary deposits of check. Depositor name and sign. Sometimes it happens that there is a third party that is supposed to deposit a check or cash into your bank account. Hence, when we talk about any party being depositing amount into your account, either be it check or a cash amount, that means you have to have depositor's name. That means the person who has deposited into your account. If it is you, you have to mention your name. If there is a third party, the third party will mention their name and a signature of it. Hence, when we talk about deposit name or depositor name and signature, that gives us a reference as to which person has deposited this account, or this account has been credited by which person. Date. This refers to the date of the transaction when it took place. So these are the basic details what we have to cover when we talk about pay-in slip. I hope this video was very clear in informing you what a pay-in or deposit slip refers to, what are the details that it concerns, how the 3/4 and 1/4 bifurcation is done in a pay-in slip, and for what purpose this specific pay-in slip is supposed to be used. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and keep subscribing to Ekeeda.